And we are live. Welcome to all our viewers that are checking out our performance seminar for today. This is for Wednesday, the 13th of March. This is our 6:30 p.m. session. And this evening we have one pianist featuring. So I'd like to hand the mic over to Cora. Cora, when you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself and your piece.
Okay. Hi, my name is Cora, and today I'm going to be playing To Snow's Dances is Dancing, pages 1 and 2.
Hey, Cora, do you know who wrote this piece?
And it's also by Debussy.
Debussy, nice. Beautiful. Can you hear the snow dancing in this piece?
What?
Can you hear the snow dancing in this piece of music?
Yeah.
So what are you doing on the piano to try and create that feeling that the snow is dancing?
Like, kind of like make it sound like snow's actually dancing.
Right. So if you were to teach somebody how to do that, what would you tell them to do? How would you tell them to move their fingers on the keys?
Like, well, to go staccato and what do you mean, like, move fingers on the keys?
Yeah, so because if a kid was to go staccato, they'll go ding. They'll do it really short and fast.
Yeah.
But the snow, so do you want it to be really short like that? Or is it a little more gentle staccato?
A little
Seen
more
as the snow is dancing?
kind of like
Right.
a gentle staccato.
Yeah, right. So you can start thinking about that. You can start thinking about that when you play all of these here, and the reason why it's gentle, you can tell because Debussy has put a phrase, a slur over the staccatos, right? So they're not meant to be super, super short. And in fact, if you wanted to make them even more, well, let me ask you this here. Is this opening meant to be, is it meant to give you a very clear picture of what is happening? Like, are you meant to hear it be like, I know exactly snow is dancing? Or are you meant to hear it and be like, what is that? Is it meant to be more mysterious or more obvious?
Like, part of it is obvious, but part of it is mysterious.
Ooh, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can, once you've made up your mind, I mean, we don't know. Well, this is me just kind of coming up with ideas just by listening to the music. Because off the top of my head, if I didn't see the title was The Snow is Dancing, I would have no idea what this is, right? But I think if you then explain it to me based on your playing, I'm like, oh yeah, it does sound like Snow is Dancing.
Yeah.
So you can play around with the snow being very soft and just being a little more gentle with your fingertips as you pull on the keys. Dun, 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 dun. Just try, you know what? That's in your practice. And keep an eye out for how much you want to pull at the notes for the left hand and the right hand. It's almost like stroking the keys, right? Then when you have these here, I thought you did pretty well to bring out these notes, these melody notes, while we have all these 16th notes going around it. Excuse me. And then when you have this pianissimo, I'd like to challenge you to be even quieter in the keys and even more distant. So maybe we can move away from saying that's super quiet you can come up with a more descriptive word. Yeah, you may have heard me talk about this before. Yeah, so it could be somewhere in the distance. You can see the snow in the distance, right?
Yeah.
So these are the things that you can play around with. These chords are juicy. These are beautiful. I would actually bring these out even more.
Yeah.
Bring out these chords here when they come. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can, and once again, he creates that feeling of snowing by going down the keyboard, right? Dun, dun. So he's put in all these little ideas, the diminuendos. I would exaggerate them so that you can communicate the effect that snow is going down. So somehow by going loud to quiet, it's another symbol that snow is falling, right?
Yeah.
Or dancing, yeah. So really what I'm challenging you to do is to look at the piece of music and figure out how many things can I do in this piece of music or symbols can I follow to make this even more obvious. And then when I do, you can go a step further. What does the snow look like when it dances? Have you ever seen snow before?
Yeah.
Right. And what happens when it hits your palm, when it hits your hand?
Well, it kind of like turns into water.
Yeah, exactly. So you could play around with that image as well. So this could be when the snow hits your hand, that chord, and then disappears into water. Right. So that split second where the snow hits and then it transforms. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Trying to get you to be, because you're a great pianist. You already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So now you can be even more poetic. You can be more visual with the idea. This part was lovely. I could hear these very clearly. You've got a very good balance between the hands.
Thanks.
So, right? So this is really good because it's quite difficult to do like one, like the legato in the outside lines and then staccato on the inside lines. So now I'm going to challenge you to figure out what the quality of sound that you want for these staccatos. So they're not too short. They're a little bit more, it's more like a stroke.
Yeah.
But I always say this to all the students, the best teacher are you going to be your own ears. So when you get a chance, please listen back to your recording of this and do consider some of what I'm asking you. Like, listen to your playing and be like, what kind of dance is the snow doing in my playing? Is it obvious? You know?
Yeah.
So don't listen to it and be like, oh, that was really good or that was really bad. That's not constructive. What's constructive is, I like the character of my opening. I'm going to keep that. I wonder if I can do more here to bring out the feeling of snow slowly trickling down, dancing in the air, or getting caught in the trees. Maybe someone shakes the tree and the snow comes down. So, I mean, it's endless, right, Cora? It's endless, but come up with your own story. I know you've seen snow before. And then as you progress with the piece, see if you can bring that story to life. It's such a good piece. Oh my gosh, look at all this craziness. I don't know what's happening here. You can create your own story. There's triplets in the right hand. Or mouvement, moves a little bit more. Oh my goodness, look, you got spicy chords here. They could be rain. I don't know. Maybe sun comes out while it's snowing. All right, we could be here all day. But you get my point. Cool?
Cool.
Really well done. Listen to the video back. Write down your own thoughts, and we'll see you again once you finish the piece, okay?
Okay.
All right, well done, Cora. Have a great evening. See ya. Bye.